Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
You guys.
Like the setup?
I don't know if this sign is doing correctly on the video, but hopefully it says the Devines and you can see it. Hopefully it's not too bright where you can't see it. But yeah, period.
Our first sign.
Our first sign. Yeah, of many.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So today, happy Vlogmas as always.
Happy Vlogmas as always.
Happy Vlogmas, you guys.
We made it.
We made it.
Wait, is today the last day or tomorrow?
Tomorrow for us.
Well, we
do ours a little differently. So
right.
We're going to end our Vlogmas on the 1st. So you feel me? Period, you guys. I'm so proud.
Me too.
Proud. I was feeling so grateful and just overwhelmed and just like, wow, from day 1 to 31, like this has been an amazing journey. It's been fun and it really put me in the mindset of YouTube 24/7 now.
Right.
I'm so grateful that we did this, and I'm glad that you brought the idea to me and that we executed it. It's been an amazing journey, and I've loved every second with you.
Me too. It really has been great. Like it's just like confirming like this is everything we're supposed to be doing. You know?
Facts.
Like we did this Vlogmas. Honestly, it was such a breeze as much as like we did more late night, you know, but
right.
It was such a breeze every time we switched back and forth with editing, which this is our first time really doing that because we usually just post freely. So it was super easy and really fun. I had fun editing and like changing stuff up and just like playing around really.
Thanks. It was, like she said, a breeze. It was fun. No exaggeration, you guys. No making it sound good for the camera. It genuinely was. Right. It is fun. Something that we said that we were gonna take a little bit time, not off, but back. We're still gonna post weekly. But we want to, bring you guys Vlogmas 24/7. Right. We want that to be our YouTube channel, is that we post a video every day, at least one video. But honestly, we're looking at getting out 5 to 7 videos a day. So we got a lot in store for you guys, right. A lot of more playlists that will be coming and just different things. This is honestly the start of something that's going to be so much bigger than just a sign. So
stay tuned.
If you guys haven't subscribed to the Twitch, I encourage you to, and subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already.
Right.
All right. So what we're going to do today is kind of like podcast vibes, We're just going to share some things with you guys to really have the best 2025 that you possibly can.
Yeah.
Because I feel the tradition is that every year in the end of the year, December 31st, everyone's like, next year's going to be different. Next year's going to be different. Next year's going to be different, setting resolutions and just, you guys have the right mindset and the thought process,
the right idea,
but it's executing the idea that gets lost in translation, and why your year probably doesn't end up as great as it can. So we're just going to dive into that, and this is going to just be free flow, free thought. So if you have anything, you can very much add and jump in. So starting with that, how to make sure that you do indeed have, that year that you say you want to have. So what can you do for 2025 to make sure you have a year that is full of self-love and a year that elevates you, and that your year of you accomplishing the goals and stuff that you set. So what do you think? What do you think, babe? It's like maybe a good idea you can give them to make sure that, this year is about you.
I keep thinking of doing like some kind of vision board, like planning out, because I feel like you really have to visualize what you want. You have to see it in your head so that you can see it in your life, So some kind of like on Canva or even like on paper, just some kind of vision board to show yourself too, like what do you want this year? Like, you just kind of like ask for stuff and sometimes they're not so specific, but a vision board makes you get specific about what do you want, what do you see. So
Thanks.
I think making a vision board is a good start.
That's a great idea. And I know, of course, you guys will be like, oh, I did that last year. And I heard that something that you can do, because I know the main focus too for this video is that not just to give you ideas, but ways that you can make sure that you are continuously executing these ideas so that they do continue throughout your entire year. So she brought up the idea of creating a vision board. That usually only happens, that first day of the year or the first month. That's along with goals, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're going to create a vision board, I'm glad she said, to use Canva. Usually, vision boards don't get done because you get stuck in the mind frame of thinking that you have to have, pen and paper and be able to print out all the things that you like. And you have to physically have the physical thing to be able to create the vision. But that is not true. You can use Canva. You can use any electronic digital service that you want to use and create your own vision board. You can find a Google image for honestly anything that you're thinking of and put it together in a big, huge photo collage. And I've done this myself. I don't know if you did it when I had done it, but I've done this myself. And a way that you can make sure that you can continuously execute it is make it a weekly or a monthly wallpaper for you. So every week or every month, create a new vision board, and make this your wallpaper. My wallpaper currently in my home screen is stuff that I am manifesting into my life currently. And I keep this as, my wallpaper and stuff because this is just stuff that how many times are you opening your phone and you're seeing this, whether you've seen this wallpaper 1,000 times, it's still going into your conscious,
For sure.
That's a great idea. Doing that and making it a weekly/monthly wallpaper on your phone. And if your visions change, okay, you still the same vision on there from the beginning of the year, the end of the year, oh well, continue, you know? Period. Yep. What do you think is another idea to remain focused on self and to make sure you have the best year you can in 2025 and every year, honestly?
I think the biggest thing is you say I hear you say is being honest with yourself, about what you actually want to do, because that's all you'll do is what you want to do. So be honest with yourself so that you don't hurt your own feelings when you don't get stuff done or get the things that you wanted done.
Facts. I do say that a lot. Now, just to be honest with yourself is the first starting point. And then once you're honest with yourself, you will so easily be honest to everyone else in your life. Being honest with yourself is, if you're around someone or you have something in your life that, you're not the biggest fan of, or, you've been contemplating letting this situation go, or anything that is not bringing you happiness, and what's making you unhappy. That's why I say be honest with yourself. We all have these thoughts in our head, and we always think oh, that's our higher self, or oh, that's, I'm talking to myself, and you are, and you should listen. So if you have a gut feeling, that's what people like to say, oh, that's my gut feeling. Listen to your gut feeling. If your gut feeling is saying that, hey, this relationship is done with, let that relationship be done. If this job is over with, let this job be over with. The thing that you will run into is that you don't trust yourself to know that everything that is going to work out for you. So we make a lot of resolutions, and a lot of people, we make financial resolutions. And the thing with financial resolutions is that we want to have control over those financial resolutions, but we don't want to trust that whatever we are doing is going to make all these things happen. We think, oh, in order to get this more money that we're manifesting, we have to work harder in our job. But in reality, this job isn't making you happy. So do you honestly think that you working harder in this job that's not making you happy is going to bring you more money?
Right.
It's not. So start there. Start being honest with yourself. Be honest with what makes you happy. And everything that makes you happy, peace will follow you. It will follow you. So the peace, your financial peace, it'll follow you. So that's a great point. Be honest with yourself, and then you'll be able to be honest with everyone else in your life. Honestly, making your life a breeze.
Right.
Genuinely a breeze by just being honest. Seriously. Good point. What else you got for us, babe?
I was gonna say, like, trusting yourself too is like the same thing.
Same
Like,
facts.
you know, like, because you set these goals, but you're the first one to doubt yourself. Like, oh, I can't do it. So then you don't do it. Like, but if you trusted yourself and believe that, like, I could do this, like, don't lose the faith, because, like, why would you not believe in yourself?
Facts.
You know, like, you have to think of it like that. Like, why would I not believe in myself? Like, I'd be crazy. You're crazy if you don't believe in yourself.
Facts. Another thing about your resolutions, if your resolutions aren't working out for you, it's not because they're not working out for you. It's honestly because you don't want them. That's probably just punch some people in the face, but that's so honest, you guys. You are going to get everything that you want if you want it. If you don't want it bad enough, you might think like, oh, I want to be debt free. But if you honestly don't want it bad enough, it ain't going to happen for you.
Right.
So a lot of your resolutions aren't happening because you honestly do not want this as much as you may think you do. You may think you might want the idea, but you don't actually want that. And that's why your resolutions aren't happening and you're having the same resolution year after year after year. You have to change something in your mindset or your mind frame or in your livelihood period to obtain these things that you want. Because anything you want, it's going to come to you. You ain't got to chase it. You ain't really got to put it on your resolution list. Mm-hmm. You know, but if you are putting it on there and you're not accomplishing it or getting it, it's because you don't want it bad enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's like the circle. You gotta believe in yourself.
You have to believe in yourself, or else you will fail.
That's the biggest thing. Believe in yourself. Be honest about what you actually want to achieve.
Don't let the doubt creep into your mind, because a lot of us, we believe in ourselves, but then we doubt ourselves so much at the same time. Don't let the doubt.
Compare.
Right, you compare, and then you start to weigh out the good and the bad. Once you start weighing out the pros and the cons, or the good and the bad, you are now putting room into your life for the bad to happen, because you are now manifesting this thought. Oh, what if this happens?
Right.
And now you have manifested that thought into your life, and now it possibly can and will happen because you have now created space for it to happen. What if you didn't create space for anything negative to happen in your life?
Right.
Like, right? If you didn't create space for anything negative in your life to happen, very shortly, there was a lot of things happening in my day the other day, and there was a stranger who was around who witnessed majority of it, and they said to me, they said, "You're just having a bad day, aren't you?" And I said, "I'm never having a bad day." I said, "Things are happening, but it's not bad. Nothing is bad." And I was like, wow, that's so simple. You choose if you're going to have a good or bad day, how it's going to go,
how you're going to feel about it,
how you're going to feel, if you're going to let this affect you. A huge thing going into this new year, I encourage you, if you have any, like, I know we're getting a little bit off topic, but if you have any road rage or any driving related anger, I encourage you to let it go.
Right. Resolve it.
Resolve it. Because you don't realize that road rage is going to cause you to have a bad day. It's going to cause you to drive, reckless. It's going to change your whole mindset and mind frame. And you could be on the way to work or picking your child up or even going home. And just think about the amount of energy and negativity you are carrying with you and in your vehicle and on the road because, of road rage. Even if someone else is picking an argument with you or they have road rage, let them be. Because I promise you, when you guys drive away from this area, they're going to be driving down the road thinking about that, going through it angry still. You're going to be on by your way having a good day.
Right.
Seriously. So many things happen on the road and people cut me off and stuff. And I'm like, I know it's crazy to hear, but it's just like, if I let this affect me,
then they win.
Then they win. I'm going to have a bad day.
Because your energy is changing.
Right. I'm not going to be nice driving in my car, comfortable, enjoying the weather anymore. Now I'm angry. For what? For this person I'm probably never going to see again?
Right. Hopefully.
Right. Hopefully. But seriously, but that's with everything, not just on the road, y'all. That's everything in life. You choose whether you're going to have a negative day or you're going to have a good day. You choose. They say that life is 99% about how you react. Y'all, life to me is 100% about how you react. You have control over every single thing. Everything. There is no 1% that you don't have control over. You have control over every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, so when you go into 2025, when you're saying like new year, new me, or it's all about me, me, this is how you make sure it's about you. You don't allow negativity to, you feel me, get into your peace.
Right.
Y'all know y'all big on peace, right?
Ain't
Nobody gonna
nobody.
mess with your peace, right? Don't allow people to mess with your peace. True. Do not. Anyone. Facts.
One thing I thought of too is self-care. Like people lack self-care.
Facts.
And like when they make their New Year's resolutions, they do this whole list. Because I'm like that kind of person. I'm like, I want to be, you know, like this person who does all of these things, but none of that stuff is like self-care. Like stopping and taking care and doing little things like face masks or whatever makes you happy. Like,
yeah, self-care can be a nap. Self-care is
doing what you want to do.
Facts.
But I deprive myself a lot of what I want to do because I'm like, I want to be productive. I want to do this, whatever. But do it. Because when you do it, it feels good, you know? Like you feel accomplished. Honestly, I feel accomplished for doing the things that I like. When we took a nap the other day, we took a nap for the first time forever. And I woke up feeling good. And usually I don't. Usually I feel so bad, but I was like, this feels so good. It was nice to enjoy it.
Taking care of yourself feels good. If you're a parent watching this, I feel like my parents are one of the hardest audiences to preach to because I get it. You have children and you know your child comes before any and everything. But please prioritize yourself. And yes, put yourself before your child because if your child doesn't have a healthy parent who loves thyself, then
you're not a good role model. You're not a good parent figure.
You're not being the good parent that you think you are because honestly, you're passing all these feelings that you have that you think you're hiding from your child. You're passing the energy onto them. You're putting this energy in your household, in your car, in your, you carry this energy. Your child feeds off of your energy. They feel, they know, you think that you're hiding what's going on, but they can feel it. The same way as you as a parent can sense when something's wrong with your child, it's vice versa.
Right.
You have to stop believing that our children are, they lack knowledge and they're unable to sense and comprehend. But you have to remember, children, when you're born, you're born not knowing how to speak. So you have to learn how to pick up on all the other senses like body language and, read faces. As a baby, you learn how to read emotions before you learn what your parent is saying to you. So as a parent, if you're talking to your child lying about what's going on or how you're feeling, and you think that they don't know, they know because they learned how to read you and know what was going on by your emotions before they could hear what you were saying to them. So that should encourage you as a parent to think like, you know what? I'm right. You feel me? Like you should prioritize yourself. You should make sure that you're getting everything you need and then some. And your children, they will get the same. It's going to happen naturally. Why? Because mama's happy. Daddy's happy. They are genuinely, truly, purely happy.
Just being honest and transparent, like we said.
Facts. Being honest and transparent. Facts.
I don't remember what I was going to say when you were talking. I just didn't want to cut you off.
Yeah, no, good.
I don't remember.
I think we're going to leave it here because this is going to be a series playlist on our thing. We're going to be doing a regular podcast.
Just the beginning.
It's just the beginning. We have our small mics right now, but we will have our official setup. Everything's getting in. You guys know it's the holidays, so everything's behind. But we coming with some new stuff. We're really, hyping up the channel. Elevating the channel. Focusing on ourselves. Seriously. We want to thank you guys so much. It's been a great year. Okay.
Right. Shout out to all the
Shout
new people.
out. Thank
Almost
you.
800 subscribers in.
Period. We see every single one of you, and we are grateful for every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a stop, take a moment right now where you are, and just stop and just say thank you. Seriously, say thank you. Because I can assure you there was something that you wanted last year that you got this year. You know, there was something that
happened.
Something happened for you. Say thank you. You made it to the end of another year, going into a new year. Remember to just focus on you. Do it for you. I always like to say, if not you, then who? Seriously, if not you, then who?
Right. Go be great.
Go be great in your lavender.
Maybe I'll tell you about that one day, but not today.
You feel me? We will see you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Here's to 2025 with the Devines.
2025 with the Devines. Y'all ready? I love you.
I love you.
Period, babe. Thank you, thank you, thank you.